I don't get this. So, I guess you're still mad after months of me saying what I said. I understand you're still mad about it. Everybody knows all the videos I made on you saying that you didn't have penis and things like that. Saying you were no different from a trans man. So, I'm pretty much like, whatever. I'm just like, wow, you've been upset for months on this. And you know what the sad thing is? I already exposed you showing how you were trying to go on your other account and try and ask me about if I like black men or their, and how much I reeled against ever having any interest in black men. Specifically, the fact that I think that you guys look like feces is attached to you at the crotch. So, I mean, as far as that, I just kind of am like, I understand you're hurt. Because you went for weeks trying to ask me this, and then I finally told you how I was truly. And at first it seemed like you were gonna take it more like quietly, but then because I was pointing out how light-skinned black people can be and brown-skinned black people can be, it made you even more angry because it was another topic that kind of made you feel inferior. Because, when you guys have an issue with your skin tone and all this stuff, the only thing you can try and hold on to is, I'm more black than you. When somebody takes that away from you, you got nothing. And the thing is, you don't need to be thinking dark skin is a bad trait or something you need to make up for. I don't think I need to make up for my skin tone. You don't need to think that you need to make up for your skin tone, okay? There's beauty in all complexions, so they say at least, and I could say that dark skin and brown skin has its own beauty. I wouldn't say dark skin is beautiful on a black man because, I mean, like literally, because you're dark skinned, you literally look like you have feces attached to your crotch, so that can't be beautiful. What is beautiful is your children, your women, those are beautiful. But black man is not beautiful, okay? No dark-skinned black man is ever going to be beautiful. That's just the truth, sweetie. Now, the thing is, I know if your channel got removed or whatever, that's sad, because the last channel you had was half my size. So what the hell are you going to end up being now? I don't get it, really. I really don't. But it's just kind of like, to me, sometimes I think dark-skinned black men will forever be hurt about me not wanting them. And I've never wanted them. See, light-skinned black men really usually don't care that much as long as I'm not disrespecting them. They don't even care that I've never dated them. This is why I can be allies and associated with some light-skinned black male channels, because they don't really have anything against me. I don't really have anything against them, kind of thing. You guys always are like, please love me, please love me. It's the symptoms of being a dark-skinned person who doesn't love themselves, and so then they ask for validation from everybody else instead of looking for it from yourself. And that's the thing with me. You're never going to get that validation. You're never going to get that validation, because with me, I'm the type who's not going to be... I'm not going to be the type that's really into you guys, because to me, you look like females. Because to me, you are dirty. Because to me, you look like feces attached to you. If I was to ever try to be with a man who had feces attached to him, I would be a sick human being. Why would I ever shove feces up my vagina? I am a clean person. I am not a dirty person, okay? I am not a sick person. I would never do that, okay? Now, I can understand maybe people who are darker skinned are used to that kind of thing. So, you having feces attached to your crotch is not that crazy for them. For me, it is because I'm not dark skinned, okay? This is why men my color who are tan complected, I don't have an issue with how they look down there. In fact, I think that's the way a man should look. And the lighter it is, well, I don't think it's bad. But I do think I like the look of people who are more my color than people lighter or darker. I am self-centered, I guess you could say, but, that's how it's always going to be. And as far as my blackness, I've always said that I'm black. I'm not Hispanic. Everyone knows I'm not Hispanic either. You're just going off of my name, but I could make my name's Maria Juarez tomorrow. Does that mean I'm Hispanic, or do I make my name Yi Yang, for that matter? Does that mean I'm Chinese now? I should make my name Chinese one day, Arab another day, Hispanic another day, and then maybe Indian another day. I guess I'll be another race each day. And I'm pretty sure you guys would believe it. That just has to do with my ambiguity, though. And I've always been proud of that. See, because if you have ambiguity, you can use it to your advantage. Even my mother has ambiguity. She just isn't smart enough to use it, really. But when you have ambiguity, you can use it to your advantage, basically. So when being black isn't the best thing to be at the time, you don't have to be it. You could have all that African DNA right inside you. 90%, 95%, whatever the percentage. On the estimate. You can have all that, but, you don't have to claim it for that moment. You could just let people think whatever they want to think. That comes in every shade, too. Ambiguity doesn't just come in light skin, brown skin. Star Puppy herself said she has some ambiguity herself, and she's dark-skinned. I think everyone agrees Star Puppy is dark-skinned. But one thing about Star Puppy is her face. Her facial features are ambiguous, Same thing with my mother. My mother is darker skinned, and she has more ambiguity to her facial features. Same with myself and plenty of other people. I have no shame in being ambiguous, and I am attracted to men who are ambiguous. I like that facial structure. I do not prefer the structure of the Afrocentric features, not because I think those features are inferior. I don't. I think that they are beautiful on a woman, but I'm not attracted to a woman, so a man who looks like a woman isn't attractive to me. So that's all I have to say here. You need to stop trying to beg for acceptance and appreciation and love. Try and actually love yourself. And I understand that because you have a light-skinned mother, that you think that you need acceptance from women that look like her. But just because your light-skinned mother liked BBC does not mean every other woman is. Some women who are light-skinned and who are brown-skinned actually like themselves and their own phenotype, and men with their own phenotype, which is how I am. I just prefer men with my own phenotype. This is why I was specifically talking about Red Supreme recently, and I was saying how I was talking about my preference over there on his channel. I think it was 3 years ago now. When I first started out, we had no issue talking about that. And, 'cause, 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 ' leans more towards my own phenotype. That's just how it is. Go figure, I like what I am. I want my kids to look like me. And is that really a shock? The only one who doesn't want their kids to look like them is you and dark-skinned people like you begging for people's acceptance. That's the only one who doesn't want to see their image. Everybody else loves their image, And you could have some people who, have issues with power and then they think like whiteness is better or whatever. But you know what I mean? Many of the time people still want to see their own image in their kids, and that means preferring someone who looks like them, And that's a major reason why I prefer white men. In closing, is because white men give me my image more than any dark-skinned black man would ever give me my image. Because you guys will dominate my genes. You guys will make dark-skinned children. You guys will make features that I don't have. If I'm with a white man, I have kids with a white man, my kids would look like me. Because my genes would dominate. See, I don't have that weird idea that, I'll have white kids. What is wrong with me? Am I not paying attention to the normal trend of how this works? Usually the person who's darker has children that look more like them. Especially since I have Joseph genes. Joseph genes are stronger. Which is what my name is really. My name isn't Ramirez, it's actually Deanna Joseph. And anyone can look on my other channel and see that my name is Deanna Joseph. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say here, on the whole thing of saying that, what's his name? Frederick Douglass is a white man or whatever. Yes, he's not a white man. I don't think he's white. I think he's black, and that was the whole argument. See, you're not even watching my videos, so that's why you're so angry and belligerent, because you are still bitter over the fact that I'm not attracted to you. You can't hear anything else because I'm not attracted to you. That's sad. But the point is, what I'm trying to say here is, I kind of think that Frederick Douglass is black, and I don't think he had a white father. I think that he was just black. That he just was a man who's more my color, That doesn't mean he was mixed. You can have a father who is light-skinned and end up like me. You can have a father who's red and end up red like me. You can have dark-skinned parents and have a kid like me. So that's how I feel about Frederick Douglass. The dude wasn't even light-skinned, he was red. If he's red, he can easily have any set of parents. You can have light-skinned parents, you can have brown-skinned parents, you can have dark-skinned parents. You can have red parents. It's just different. It just, it's not like it's dependent on your skin tone that you're going to be a mixed person. His mother was dark-skinned from what I hear. Okay, his mother was dark-skinned. That doesn't mean that she only can have a red child with a white man. And I understand she could have been raped by a white man, but that doesn't mean that she had a child by a white man. She could have been raped by a white man and had a child with a black man. Or a mixed man, for that matter. Either way, I think he's a black man. He was a black man. I don't think he was mixed. And I don't have any issue with Frederick Douglass. I think he was cool. I did not defame him in that video. The only person who's bitter right now is you, because I don't like BBC. And you asked me for 2 weeks if I like BBC, and then I told you that BBC looked like feces. So that upset you, and you need to move on. I do not disparage black men on this channel. I just simply say I'm not attracted to them. That's it. You shouldn't be bitter because I'm not attracted to you. It's normal for people to be attracted to what they are. And I am attracted to what I am. I'm just not what you are. I'm not dark. I prefer lighter men. Honestly. And I've specifically said where my preference lies. My preference lies doesn't specifically even have to do with who I date either. And I've complained about that before as well. Anywho, I am done with this conversation. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and comment down below. Have a great day. Bye.